Hello, YouTube. So, it has officially been 1 year since the Switch has launched. It will be on the 3rd. Which is in a few hours. Which is in 11 hours from the time of me recording this video. On the 3rd of March 2017, I went to my local EB Games. On October 26th, I believe it was, of 2016, I went into my local EB Games to pre-order the Nintendo Switch. When it was revealed to be the Nintendo Switch via the reveal trailer that Nintendo put out at 12 AM that morning. Since then, I was eagerly awaiting for the console to be launched and for any news on the console. Come January 13th, 2017, when the Nintendo Switch presentation was live streamed, we got confirmation of so many interesting titles being launched. And one that I pre-ordered, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the first ever Legend of Zelda game I played. Well, second. But on October, when I pre-ordered it, I traded my Wii U for it. And I traded my PS4 in January 14th, when I paid off the Switch. So I get it. Leading up to March 3rd, 2017, I did a 13-day live stream 13 days before it was released, before the Switch was released. A 13-day countdown stream with every so often a news video based on it, based on the Switch and what you would need to get and all that. I ended out at 5 p.m. on the 2nd of March 2017, my time. And then came the night of me going to the midnight launch of the Nintendo Switch. It was finally time to go and get the console. I had been waiting for months since I pre-ordered it. I had been waiting for months I was so hyped, so ready. I dressed up. I dressed up as Mario for the midnight launch, which I do not regret. And the Nintendo Switch was just hours away from being in my hands. Then, at 12 a.m. on the 3rd of the 3rd, 2017, I got my hands on a Nintendo Switch. Finally, I had the console. So what do? I came home and I streamed Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on YouTube from my Switch on YouTube. And since then, I was streaming every single game I got on the Nintendo Switch, which I have in my hands. Which I'm just bringing up all the games. I streamed everything from Zelda in March, along with the Splatoon 2 Global Test Fire. Figure that out. The ARMS Global Test Punch, which was May. Ultra Street Fighter. Puyo Puyo Tetris. ARMS. Actually, I don't think I streamed any Test Punch for ARMS. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I'm not sure. The Splatfest World Premiere. All 3 regions, Japan, UK, and Australia, US. I streamed Mario Kart 8. Sonic Mania. Pokken Tournament DX. Sonic Forces demo and the full game, which was the first game. First game I finished on stream, except for Sonic Mania. I streamed Mario Odyssey. First game I finished that game on stream. Ooh, didn't do that one. Not that one. But I got Ninjago. Lego Ninjago Lego City. Not on launch. I got snippet clips at launch. Skyrim, which I've been meaning to put up on YouTube but never have, because I don't think it will be. Because there's so many games coming out, I don't really play it. I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but never finished it. I got the Senran Kagura video on my game, so yeah, I played Sonic Forces. I streamed quite a bit of Splatoon 2, which is Splatfest last year. Lego Worlds, Minecraft, which I streamed a little bit of. Monopoly, Fast RMX. I streamed a little bit of Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. My Own Rabbids, Snack Pass. Bayonetta 1 and 2, which I got last month on the 16th. And I finished both on the launch day. And Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which I haven't streamed. And Ultra Street Fighter 2. There are so... I have not regretted getting the Nintendo Switch on launch. I have not regretted paying $469. Yes, that's how much it was at launch for the blue and red Joy-Con Switch, which now I've upgraded to neon yellow. I really enjoy playing the Nintendo Switch. It has been my most prized purchase, plus the first console I bought with my own money. All the other ones I've gotten as gifts, pretty much. Yeah, they were all gifts. What I think the future will hold for the Nintendo Switch. Since we're doing a 1-year anniversary video, what do I think about the upcoming year for the Nintendo Switch? I.e., an example, 2018, and early 2019, or 2019 for titles that have been revealed. Wow. Let me just pull that up. Because I have a few pre-ordered already. By a few, I mean quite a lot pre-ordered. So except log in. I have Kirby Star Allies, which is a demo which I'm going to be streaming next week in anticipation for the launch of Kirby Star Allies on the Switch. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Mario Tennis Aces, the Fire Emblem proper title on the Switch, which will be my first Fire Emblem game. Kirby Star Allies will be my first Kirby game. And Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze will be my first Donkey Kong game. A lot of games on Nintendo Switch will be my first games of the series. Shin Megami Tensei will be my first Shin Megami Tensei title. Yoshi on Nintendo Switch will be my first Yoshi game. Then we've got the Pokemon RPG mainline game coming out, which I have pre-ordered. The Metroid Prime 4, which will be my first Metroid Prime game. I've pre-ordered. And Bayonetta 3, which will be my third Bayonetta game. But I got it pre-ordered. So what do I think of the future? It'll be for a lot of people, it'll be their first experience at game titles that are coming out on Nintendo Switch, like me. What do I think of the Nintendo Switch for the future? I think it with the 3DS line. I think once Pokemon on the Switch is like revealed fully, the Nintendo the 3DS will pretty much disappear from the shelves due to lack of sales. Because at the moment it's a Pokemon console. That's all the 3DS is a Pokemon console. And once the Switch gets Pokemon, the only real reason to get Pokemon, a 3DS is to play DS and 3DS Pokemon titles. And that's pretty much it. And it'll still be a Pokemon machine. But the Switch will be the current Pokemon console once it's revealed. And Pokemon is a top-selling Nintendo title, so it will push sales of the Nintendo Switch. How would I rate the year that has been with the Nintendo Switch in hand for one entire year? Well, ultimately, I've enjoyed the entire year with the Switch. It's my favorite console I've ever played. I like the fact that you can play on TV, play on the TV, or play handheld, which will mean the Switch, which means it's going to kill the 3DS. Completely. What do I think going into the future? So, why would I wait the year of the 3DS? Of the Nintendo Switch, sorry. Well, Nintendo Switch will having a very, very successful launch month, being that it's not a normal part of the year to actually release a console, since you would normally release a console in October, November, late October, early November, normally for holiday season. The Nintendo Switch sold very well for a console released in March. It sold like hotcakes. The Nintendo Switch sold like hotcakes. One of the most sold consoles for launch year. It surpassed the Wii, surpassed the Wii U, surpassed the GameCube, surpassed the PlayStation 4 almost. It went as far as surpassing the PlayStation 2 almost. It surpassed... I'm not sure if it surpassed the Xbox 360 or One. Oh yeah, comparing marketing tactics. between another console that released last year, the Xbox One X, or which is also originally known as Project Scorpio. The Xbox One X Scorpio was announced as an entirely new console that was backwards compatible with everything for Xbox One. Anyone see any correlations? That the Project Scorpio was announced to be backwards compatible with everything Xbox One. Everything. Yet, it was still announced as a new console even after it was named the Xbox One X. Which is a dumb idea to announce a new console as an iteration of a current console. It's not new, it's just an updated. Ultimately, an Xbox One X is just an updated Xbox One S. That's all it is. Meanwhile, you've got Nintendo, who brought out a new console, a brand new console, and it sold like hotcakes because it was a brand new console. You see the difference, Microsoft? If you're gonna come out with a new console and label it as a brand new console that's backwards compatible with all your Xbox One stuff, do not call it an Xbox One. Call it something new, so it will sell. A little bit of advice. Hence why last year the Nintendo Switch sold the most consoles since launch. And I'm comparing the two sale figures like that because Xbox One with different time intervals, because Xbox is a popular brand and Xbox still had sold Xbox One X out Christmas sales. Mario Odyssey helped it to sell like hotcakes even more. All in all, so far, the Nintendo Switch has been the best console I have ever played. Well, not really. Not entirely true. But that is saying a lot, considering I've had an original Xbox, a PlayStation 2, a GameCube, an Xbox 360, 3 versions of it, two versions of the PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4, a Wii U, a PSP, a PlayStation Vita, and I've played the Mini, Sega. No, I'm not going to even add that games consoles in here. I've played the Mini Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the Mini SNES that came out last year. And saying that the Nintendo Switch is better than all those consoles proves my point. And there's no wonder why Nintendo has won all these awards, gaming awards, since the Nintendo Switch was released. I am so grateful I got the Switch on March 3rd, 2017. And I will continue to support the Nintendo Switch all the way through its life cycle. And I will continue all the way through its life cycle. And plus, the Nintendo Switch is the first console I got on a launch. So of course I'm going to support it. Thank you for watching. And here to another year of the Nintendo Switch.